finances is that we have to truly understand what it is that we are doing with our finances. And to do that, we've got to understand what money is. Now, something I like doing is let me ask you this. What is this? Well, most people would say it's a cup. It's a glass. Yeah. Or what is this? Well, I'm going to call it a pen. What is money? You know, we get a little blank stare. We get security, we get safety, we get a tool, we get all kinds of things that money provides for us, but we really don't have a clear understanding of what it is. So that's where we come from, is that we need to get to a place where we have a solid understanding of what money is. So then when we go and spend it and we use it, we can do it without a lot of the emotions. If we're seeing money as safety and security, and we go spend it, what are we doing? We're getting rid of our safety and security. Well, gosh, I don't want to do that.
Right.
And if we see money as ego, and we go spend it, gosh, now everybody look at us because now we're spending this money. Well, if we see money as truly what it is, it eliminates all those emotional connections and helps us to be able to make clear, concise, good decisions about what we're doing with money. Hang with me. I'm going to tell you what our definition of money is. And it's going to sound a little odd, so don't check me out right now. But what we call money is personal work energy.
Okay. Personal work energy.
So now watch this. You go AWOL from the thing that you love most in this world, and I know you. It's hanging out with your family, doing things with your kids, just doing that. You've got to go AWOL from that. You've got to go do something different to be able to provide for them.
Okay.
You're going to work. Other people, it's, you know, I want to go out and do my hobby. I want to go mountain climbing. I want to ride my bike. I want to go to a movie, whatever it is. Well, you're going AWOL from that. In the process of going AWOL from that, you're going out and doing something for somebody else. You're building a house, or you're giving advice, or whatever it is. You're doing something for somebody else. In return for that, you receive money. And what are you giving? You're giving your work energy. You are putting out work energy to get something in return so you can take it back to your most valuable thing.
Is that kind of like an hourly wage? Is that what that means?
In some cases, it's an hourly wage. In some cases, it's a commission. In some cases, it's a salary. It's all kinds of stuff. It's what you get in return for your work energy going out there. Now, what's really good is that if you take a look and say, okay, I'm going to calculate out what it is that I do and how much time I spend doing it, I'm going to figure out what my work energy number is. I'm going to figure out how many hours I spend on the job, how many hours I spend commuting to work, how much money I spend at work of my own personal money. Calculate that all together to be able to figure out, okay, this is how much money I make while I'm at work.
Okay.
Now let's say it's $20 an hour or $10 an hour, whatever it is. With that number, that gives you the ability or the tool to be able to calculate, is something worth it to me or not? So if I'm going to take my family out to dinner, and it's going to cost me $40 taking them out to dinner, and my personal work energy number is $20 an hour, then I can look at that and say, is it worth it to me to spend 2 more hours at work by going out to dinner? It eliminates that whole issue of, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I deserve to go out to eat.
Right.
I don't deserve to go spend 2 more hours at work replacing the work energy dollars that I just created. So when you start looking at it as that, gosh, this is my energy, this is my hard work. I have something in return for it. Now that something in return for it, I can go use to exchange that work energy for something in return. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
So if you look at that, if you have money as work energy, what is a $20 bill? In the example that I just gave you, a $20 bill represents 1 hour of work energy. $40 would be 2 hours of work energy. But with that, what is a credit card? Well, a credit card is not necessarily work energy. It is promising away your future work energy. If you're promising away your future work energy, you have to determine, gosh, is it worth it to me to say, I've got to work 2 more hours for you next month to make sure that I can cover that? Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Yeah.
So what's important is that you get it down inside of you that you know what your work energy is, what your work energy number is, and you know whether it's worth it for you to be spending that or not.
Great.